Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky. We are here for the September 22nd daily challenge, and hopefully you're going to do well. My last run was going really well until the most obscure, absurd turn of events I could have possibly imagined. I was in the City of Gold, had like 35 bombs, so I was going to easily make it through the Olmec fight, and I'm just going down. Or I got impaled right before that too on the ice caves, which was an awesome stroke of luck. I'm going down, I get into the City of Gold, and first jump I make to get over a gap, I run into an arrow trap. The arrow shoots me across the map. I skim over top of a over a bed of lava, which is pure luck. And at this point I'm thinking, oh my god, I have a chance to survive still. And then I fall directly next to a tiki trap. And I had 8 health to begin with, so between the arrow trap and the first hit of the tiki trap while I was stun locked, I still had 2 left. I kind of figured I was going to be stun locked and was just going to end up with no way to survive. But I was mashing the button to jump, and sure enough, right as the tiki trap went off, my character finally jumped. But this resulted in me not knowing that I was going to jump, and I proceeded to not be holding the right arrow key. And what happened there was quite simple, as I jumped, the spikes came out, the spikes started going back in, I landed on the spikes, and I died. So, in the craziest turn of events, that run went from very promising to very disappointing. So here I am back at it again with this daily challenge to see if we can, maybe make something good happen this time. We're getting a lot of bombs so far, which is something I like to see. Thank you, Norden, as always. You just always have to show up when I'm playing and recording Spelunky, don't you? You can't resist. I don't know what just happened there. I should have taken damage. I did not know I was going to jump that high. But I definitely jumped into that snake, not on top of him. But I'm not going to complain. Spelunky is a dick often enough where I'm not going to complain, and I just made up for the damage right there. So, you know what? I say that's fair play. Where did my rock go? It's all the way up here. That's what you get, snake. That's what you get when you mess with the warrior. Yep, and then we get the Matic. Not the little piece of an arrow. Just mine our way over here so we have a quick and easy way out. Obviously not having the Ujedi means that we do not see gems on the wall yet, which is something that would be a big help. We are going to use a rope here. Excuse me. And this will allow us to get the damsel and this crate that's over here. We're going to drop the Matic down because I don't really want it anymore until we get down there. Well, I mean, I do want it, but it's not really all that useful to me until we get down again. And we are going to actually come back up this way and take the long way around, because this should allow us to make sure that the key and chest aren't on this floor, to find any shops that may exist, as well as to just get a little bit more gold. Seems like the reasonable thing to do. Damsel is a-okay. I also had the Kapala in that run, so I mean I was sitting pretty in that. Can I toss a bomb? I think it's better to run and rope right there. Perfect. That worked out exactly as I planned it. Oops. There we go. Messed it up at first, but it worked out in the long run. We wasted a bomb, but oh well. Let's grab our Matic, and we could get this gold up here pretty easily. Might as well get this stuff as well. Maybe this piece. Toss that, break these pots, make sure there's nothing of use. Ruby, I'm glad I did that. And then get out of here while the ghost approaches and is like, boo! And I'm like, shut up, ghost, you're a jerk. I don't like you. And of course it's a dark level, immediately following snake pits, so now my Matic is going to be hard to keep around. But I can get this guy. Oh god, Scorpion, that was the most amazing leap I have ever seen you make. Holy crap. He just literally jumped directly over the block in between him and me. Like, I am going to get you whether you like it or not. Is this another snake pit? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have our second snake pit of the run, and it's on a dark level. So, we're just going to work our way down here. We got a crate of paste, so I didn't need to waste the bomb on that spider, I guess. We also got something that fell down. I kind of want to bomb over here and get this scarab before it disappears on me. But it's going to take a second bomb, which makes it kind of less worthwhile. Okay, I guess it's going to take a rope too, but oh well. We got a good amount of gold from that. Okay, so we have 3 Maddox now. 3! Not 1, not 2, but 3. That is absolutely ridiculous. This daily challenge is kind of entertaining. Thanks for that. I mean, thank you, really, sincerely, for killing whatever you killed there, or trap. But for dropping your dead arrow on top of me, that was kind of a jerk maneuver. Oh god. Bat, where did you come from? This is why I hate dark levels. Need the torch. And this other Matic. Our third Matic of the run. So now this is the one that I kind of want to carry to the exit and leave there. Because that is the freshest Matic, so to speak. And then we are going to work our way back up here a bit. There's our dog. I mean, at this point I'm really just looking for the Ujedi and looking for more scarabs that I can collect easily like that. Because every one of those scarabs is worth a lot of money. A lot of money. Is there anything up here? I can't tell because there are no lights. God. This is a risk that I have to take. Because the key and chest could have been up here. We are going to wait for him to get close. Come over here. Jump. Oh, we didn't make it. I thought I could make that jump. I could not make that jump. Well, that was a bad way to die. Very bad way to die. But you know what? It worked out. I'm pleased with that run, how it was going. I made a bet that wasn't a good one. But, you know, I thought I could make it. I think we could have. I think I just hit it a little bit too late. If I had jumped just a little bit earlier, it would have worked out. And that was shaping up to be a very rich run, even if it wasn't a very long run. We could have had a lot of high score on that. So, disappointing runs aside, we will go through here. And we'll start a new adventure. That one, honestly, it doesn't annoy me like a lot of the deaths lately have. Just because that was literally me just making a bet on I could make a jump that I couldn't. There were other ways that I could have handled that would have worked out just perfectly fine. But I got a little bit cocky about having the spring shoes and my jumping ability. So, things happen. That one's not really the negative kind. That's kind of the it's going to happen type of thing. The more you play Spelunky, the more of those situations you're going to run into where you overestimate yourself. And that's what happened. So, on we go to this run. Nowhere near as lucrative to start out as the last in terms of bombs, but we are getting a lot of ropes, which I guess has its own value in a way. I would take 10 ropes and 3 bombs over the alternative any day. I didn't think it was going to fire yet. That was one situation that made things a little bit difficult. You can actually, I think I've mentioned this in a couple of videos ago, you can actually whip arrows down. And I've gotten pretty good at that. But when you're walking through the spider web, it's so hard to tell how fast you're going to move into the area of sight. And that made it so that instead of having even a chance of whipping that out of the air, it just kind of went crazy on me. So here's the question. Do we want to have a crazy run where we just kill the first shopkeeper and on? Or do we want to try to do a little bit more steady of a run? I'm thinking more steady of a run just because this shopkeeper doesn't really have... What the crap is going on there? You guys are seeing this, right? The, like, sliding giant spider? I have never seen that happen before. In fact, I don't even know where that spider came from, because there is no two-space web. Like, every time there's a giant spider, it has two webs underneath it. That does not exist. There's one web there, and this guy is just sliding back and forth, but there's nothing else going on there. That is really weird. Really, really weird. I think I may have discovered a new Spelunky glitch. Well, I don't know if it's really new or not, but oh god, we're gonna die soon. We need this doggy. Hello, doggy. There's a creepy giant spider that's just kind of sliding along the roof up there. Now, I wonder if I can get up onto this block here. I don't think I can make that jump. Is it worth a rope? It is worth a rope to test this. This should be high enough to where he would normally fall down. And he did. And actually made that paste very gettable, so we're gonna go grab that. So he still functioned as normal. It was just that he was slidey. Crap, this is gonna cost us another rope. I was gonna say, I didn't remember where that spider was. Oh crap. I'm carrying your corpse to the exit, doggy. You need to kiss me while you're dead. Apparently Mr. Goldman likes necrobestiality. Yep, that's a thing. It actually reminds me of the one fan thing for Homestuck, where one character kissed another character who was dead and also part frog, and also in a robot, and they started like beating each other up, or she started beating him up and stuff, and so it spawned a song called Sadomaso Robo Necrobestiality, which is really quite an entertaining thing to listen to, I'm not gonna lie, and one of the most awkward fake sexual preference type things I've ever heard. I hope to God there is no one who actually has that as a thing in the real world, because that is horrifying. I've got a cape, we got spike shoes I already got. I wonder if anyone the first time they played Spelunky thought that the spike shoes allowed you to walk on spikes. Because I mean, that's not really a horribly bad guess, you know? Like, it is, but it isn't. You wouldn't expect anything to let you walk on the spike, or fall on the spikes, I guess I should say, since you can walk on them. But I wonder if there are people who actually discovered that you could walk on spikes because of the spike shoes, and thinking that's what they did and being like, this is so cool. And then they saw someone else do it without them, and they were like, oh, I didn't discover anything. I wonder. Let's see now. Okay, that spider took that out for me. That spider, snake. That was not a spider. Spiders have 8 legs. Snakes, on the other hand, are quite the opposite, with 0 legs. Snakes could not have less legs if they tried. Okay, so. Now break this pot. It's a spider. That makes me sad. I hate you spiders. And for some reason, I hit the spider before my whip went off. You know, we'll use a bomb to get in here. There's a lot of gold to be had. There's also this idol if we wanted to grab it, but that is usually way too big of a risk to take. Ooh, if I go over there, I'm gonna get hit and die, so I am not going after that stuff over there. We'll kill that scorpion. I have no bombs left. Well, this is gonna get harrowing. Speedrun mode initiate, I guess. There's our damsel. Come on, babes. Get up here to this top spider web where you can't hurt me. Come on, buddies. Just a little bit higher. Little bit. Oh god, the spider is coming. You know what, though? If he gets under here, he can actually not hurt me. And we can kill him pretty easily, so I guess that works. It is a little bit harrowing, but that worked out quite nicely for us. We got some free money and didn't really have any threat to ourselves, which is kind of a rare thing when you're facing those things up by foot. And I see no sign of a shop. So we are stuck with no bombs as we enter the jungle. Hopefully the black market holds off a little bit until we can get some bombs. There's usually a crate in there, but there's not this time, of course. There's an ash grave, which would be helpful, but, you know, once again, no bombs. This is the one type of level that even without the ghost gives me lag while I'm recording. It runs perfectly fine while I'm not recording, but the FPS stutters a lot during this segment, so I do apologize for that. I am the world's luckiest man. Now here's the question. That worked out better than I hoped it would. Now the bigger question, of course, do we take the damsel to the altar or to the exit? And the obvious answer is to the altar, where we get a compass that will help us on the ice caves. It's not the best item we could have gotten. In fact, it's kind of disappointing considering my current situation, but I could try to go back up for the shotgun, but I don't think that's worth the investment of ropes. And we are going to hope that our black market was not on that level. I am going to risk my second to last bomb to get this crate. And I guess my last bomb to get this crate. Because for some reason that didn't blow up as it should have. Oh, that was a good investment. That was a really, really good investment. Black market is on this level. I see it. It's right over there. We might actually be able to coax Explosive Frog into opening it up for us. Booyah! Now the question is there anything down here? I'm willing to waste at least one rope to have a little look around. Because otherwise we could be missing out on another altar that could get us to Kapala. We could be missing out on some good items. Oh god! Skeleton, screw you. Nothing yet. Should I go down one more level? I think I should go down one more level. Just to make sure there's nothing important here. There's the exit. No, I don't think there is. I didn't explore the whole bottom, obviously, but I would have had to go over that piranha pit, which kind of scares me. And instead, we can just go to the black market, play it safe, and see what we can do. So, we've got a kissing booth. That's disappointing, and hired help. The first row is entirely useless. We've got 24, 27, 33 bombs. That's actually real helpful. No, Mr. Tiki Man, you don't get to kill me. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. I'll blow up this tiki trap to see what's in this pot. In this crate, it's paste. I already had that, but thank you, I guess. Shotgun, bomb bag. I mean, the fact of the matter is we have to kill the shopkeepers because we don't have enough money for the aunt. But the disappointing thing is that this top level has absolutely nothing of use to us. And I'm not sure that going downwards is going to be worth the money. Did hire help kill the other shopkeeper? No. Okay. I thought for a second that hired help had just been the most incredible man. That did not work out, although it did give me this guy's shotgun. Oh, that guy got to me first, of course. Of course, as soon as you're off the rope, their aim is impeccable. They stop running around in circles like idiots, and they manage to shoot you the second you become visible. That is why I hate the shopkeepers. But that was kind of a crappy black market on a not so great run. I kind of expected to die there, honestly. Especially with no useful items in the black market, I didn't really care if I died. because, you know, it would have been nice to have a lot of bombs, but that wasn't even as many bombs I've gotten out of the black market before, and there was just nothing useful outside of those. That's actually kind of a nice area, but it would cost me too much to get into. If I had pace, it would be free, but... the question is, do I use a rope to get the damsel? I'm going to say yes. It's floor 1, building up and early... Oh, it's going to take me 2 ropes to get this thing. I've already invested one, I might as well invest the other. That's disappointing. I honestly thought I could get there with that 1 rope. Because usually when that layout is the case, you can. Nothing interesting over there. So this run is starting out pretty good. 15,700 on the first floor is not a bad start by any means. And the snake is going to be like, Spiderweb! Maybe the snake wants to be Spider-Man. Maybe he's like, I want to be the man who does whatever a spider can. But then somebody points out to him, but you aren't a man. How can you be a Spider-Man? And he's very upset by that fact. So he just gets stuck in a spider web and pretends like he is the Spider-Man. Like he can do whatever a spider can. And maybe even he wants to be Spider Snake. Maybe he wants to be able to do whatever a Spider Snake does. I think I can get there from the bottom. I want to bring the damsel there. If you follow my Spelunky play long enough, you know sacrificing damsels is something I will do almost every chance it is permitted until I have the Kapala. At which point it varies a little bit more. So this run is starting off good in terms of resources here. We got spring shoes for free. We're up to 19 bombs. We are a bit low on money now that I used some for the bombs, but not that low even. We're going to get another item for free from Kali. Maybe it'll be a jetpack if the game wants to be nice to me. Climbing gloves, that's not quite a jetpack, but it is a good item. So I thank you, Kali. Thank you. I will even bow. I will bow to you for that one. Ha 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 ha. And then we are going to jump on this guy's head and run over here. You know what? We're going to buy as many bomb bags as we can buy. Hopefully we are going to get pace for free soon. Is what I'm crossing my fingers for. And why I didn't buy pace when I probably should have bought that over the bombs. I don't like this at all. Can I make this jump? I can make this jump. Excellent. That gives us this arrow, which can trigger this arrow trap. Get a rock that we can use to trigger future arrow traps. We're going to get a doggy. Now here's the question. Do I go back up and use my last rope to get pace from the shop? Seeing as we just saw a giant spider? No, I do not. In fact, that would be a rather horrible fiscal decision. We are going to get a Kapala on this floor as well, which is real cool. I'm real happy about that. I think it's going to be the least expensive route to go down over here. Which did make that arrow trap fire, which is good. And we get a Kapala. Thank you. Ooh, I should kill this snake. I just got the Kapala. Why not kill it and get blood? I think I missed almost, if not entirely, all of that blood. So that didn't work out too well. More ropes. I'm actually happy about that. We got a decent amount of bombs, and we have very few ropes. So few ropes. You would not believe how few ropes we had. It was 1. And 1, as you know, is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1, because it's the loneliest number since number 1. But 3, now that's when it stops being lonely. And yes, I just did a spoken word version of that song. And hopefully I don't get any copyright claims for my spoken word rendition of 1 is the loneliest number. Kill things for blood, drink blood, get paid in health. Nobody pays me in health. Wouldn't that be an interesting decision if we just found like the cure for everything, and instead of working for money, you just work to get free and to get your health taken care of? Like, I have this disease, so how did that not go off yet? I hate you, game. But at least they're giving me a lot of blood to compensate for it, although I missed all of that. Spider blood. Spider blood. Not spider blood, that's a snake. Why do I keep thinking that snakes are spiders? I swear to God, there is no excuse for this. Come on, Mr. Bad. Come on, come to Papa. And apparently hit me because I could not get off the wall in time. And that's one of the few times when I really, really hate the climbing gloves. Thank you for illustrating that, Spelunky. I'm guessing our chest must be maybe up here where I couldn't get to? No. Where are you then, chest? I know where the key is, but where is the chest? I'm gonna move you over here. There's the chest. Because this is gonna be the easiest place to whip you twice. We're going to take you to the exit. This is probably not the most efficient route I could do this, but hopefully that won't result in the ghost coming toward us. Now this is risky right here. Oh, yep, I thought that might happen, but there was no other way around it. Okay, well, with that, we're going to call it quits on this episode of Spelunky. Some positive things in the runs, for sure. I'm definitely getting a little bit more, or less frustrated, I guess. Various things contributing to that, for sure. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really do. I know I didn't do the best, but I hope it was at least fun to watch. I thank you guys for coming to watch, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.